Hello friends, myself Dr. Udesh Kumar Dubey. Students, welcome our new lecture which are on production function, equations and types. Students, on previous lecture we have discussed about the productions and its functions. As we know that the creation of the utility is the productions and the relations between the inputs and the outputs is the production functions. Production functions is an important concern for the microeconomy students because each and every kind of the production is not to be possible on every area. So the different kinds of the productions needed different kind of the function, and while changing the different function, different factors of product of, or we can say the inputs of the productions plays different tools for the productions. While changing the inputs, the effect shows on the productions, and it will be defined by the production functions. Because each and every producer must want to reduce their cost, but when they're trying to reduce their cost, they use the change on their input factors. But every time the factors will change not to react positively. Sometimes the reaction is positive, sometimes its reaction is negative. So how can the producers are be aware, are we get the profit by changing the factors? It will the concern of production functions. So I think you better understand what the needs of production functions. In earlier lecture we are discussed it in detail, but in these equations we are basic focusing on the equational point of production function. How can we know that this function is, this change is positive or negative? So for this purpose, for this the equational study purpose, this lecture will be prepared. So now start our lectures on production function and see the how can observe, how can manipulate the, how can calculate the effect of the production function, or we can say how can get the information, how can get the results of production functions. Now before describing the equation of the production function, we must recall our definition relate to the production function. What the production function is? Student, production functions are especially the relations between the production inputs and the output. We can say that the functional relation of the factors and the output is called production functions. The function, the production functions tells us how and to what extent size of the population changes due to the change of factors over a given period of time. Student, thus the physical relation between the quantity of the factors and the quality of the production, or we can say the quantity of the production ingredient in factors or quantity of the production is called production functions. It can be expressed mathematically as follows, which are called as the equation of the production function. Student, the first equation, students, is you are watching on a screen. Q means the quantity of the output, F means the functional relations, and there are so various factors are there, L, K, M, I, V, E. The means of these factors is now, see, where Q is equal to the physical relations of the commodities X, and F refers to the functions, L for labor resources, K for the capital resources, M for the land resources, I for the raw material, V for the return to scale, and E is responsible for efficiency of the production. In these all factors, if anyone have to change, it positively or adversely have to influence, have to affect the production. So to change on these factors, what the effect shows on the production is will shown by the production function student. If while changing any factor, the productivity will decline, so the entrepreneur, the producers have to not to allow this change. If the changing of the factor decrease the cost and increase the productivity, though the entrepreneur are be positively take it and use the change or try to change to initiate the change or accept that change for permanently or there on the production process. Students, there are so many scholars, they have to define this these equations on different way. Now see the one another equation, and that is the Q is equal to functional relations of the C, L and L. It means the quantity of the output, or we can say the production function, is the relation of the C and L. In this equation, student, basically we are going to discuss, we are focusing on such scholar views who have to think that there are only two factors in production, that is capital and the labor. Now you see where Q is equal to, or Q means, or Q refers to physical production of the commodities X, and F is the functional relation between the ingredient, between the inputs, and the inputs are C and L. C is responsible for the capital resources and L responsible for the labor resources. If here the C will change, it means the capital will change, then some returns, some changes seen on the output or seen on the quantity of the product. If it is positive, then the producer must be welcome it. If it is negative, then the entrepreneur must be refuse it. One another equation, student, you are watching on the screens, that is Q is equal to functional relations of WG, RN, IN, PR, S, P, and T. Students, these equations are be especially explain those scholars' view who believing that only 5 factors for the productions, and to another special factors, that is the raw material and the technology will be considered here. So these 5 factors of the production, what is the land, labor, capital, entrepreneur and organizer. So each and every factors must be play an important roles on the production, and while changing their factors, what the effect shows on the production, it will be shown by this equation. See the declaration of these factors, where Q is equal to the physical productions of the commodities X, and F is the functional relation between the X and Y, between the production factors and inputs, where WG refers to the wage. Wage means is responsible, is the remunerations of labor. RN is responsible for rent, is the meaning of rents, which are responsible for land resources. IN is expressing the returns of remuneration of the interest, which is responsible for the capital, and PR is responsible for the profit, which are related to the entrepreneur. As is rewarded as a salary, and it is the returns of organizations. Now, to another factors also be considered in this equation, that is the P. P refers to the price of the raw material, and T refers to the returns of the technology. So by these factors, what the impact shows on the quantity of the production, it will be shown by this equation. Students, amongst these factors, any factors will be changed. It must be have to positive or negative impact on the production. So the production function shows the relations of these ingredients, relations of these factors on the productions, it is the returns, it is the showing concept of, it is the equations of, it is the results of this equation, student. So student, here see one another equation, and that is the Q is equal to F A B C D E till the N. It means some scholars say there are limitless factors of the production. The factors of the production will not be expressed in number, that 5, 6, 7, 8 factors. They say different kind of the productions required different kind of the raw, and to different kind of the raw, the relations also we have be expressed by the long tails of the production factors, and that is seen here A, B, C, D, E. In any factors like A, B, C, D, what we say have to change positively or adversely impact on the production. So the factor of the impact of that factors is going to influence the production, and that will be shown by this equation, student. The relation between that factors and the quantity of the output have to reacted on the production. This is the production factor relationship. Now, after seeing this all, student, we are observing the definition of the production functions is given by the Professor Watson. Professor Watson says the relationship between the physical productions of a firms and the physical means of production is called the production function. It was the definition of the Professor Watson. Now, see the classification of the production factor functions, and that were divided into two types. There are many types as per the opinion of the different scholar, but the purpose of the time classification, or we can say the time-wise classification of the production functions, we have to divided it, or we have to classify it by two types. First, the short-run production functions, and second, the long-run production functions. Student, now individually, separately, we are discussing here. The first is the short-term production function, which is also been known as the variable proportions production function. Variable proportion means, student, in a short term, all of you know that the entrepreneur have no such time to change the old factor, because due to the time bound, because due to the time limitations, the entrepreneur are not to be in the condition, in the situations by whom they able to change their all factor. So they have to constant, they have to constant sum of factors and change only few factors, only one factor. So that factors are be constant is called the fixed factor, and those factors will be not to be constant, that will be changed during the productions or during to get the more output or changeable output, that is called as the variable factors. So if one factor will be constant and another factors will be changed, the ratio of the production is will change, and due to changing this ratio, it is called as the variable proportion of production functions. It is also called a production function of the variable ratio productions. In the variable proportion functions, there is a tendency to change the use ratio of the factors of the productions at the different level of the productions. In the short run, the ratio of use of the resources change, because in the short run, the resources of the productions cannot be changed. All factors cannot be changed, like capital equipment, land, productions, technology, etc. are fixed in the short run, while the units of the labors can be variable and it will be changed for long shorter system. When the quantity of some factors of productions are fixed and quantities of other factors are increased, then it is called a production functions of variable proportions. Since some resources can be kept stable only in the short run, in the long run, almost all resources become variable, students, this is why it is also called short run production function, student. Further, in nuts we can say, students, under the keeping all factors, one factors of the labors as variable, all the other factors are assumed to be constant. If a firm increase its output by increasing the quantity of one factors like labor while keeping other factors constant, the ratio between the fixed and the variable factors will be changed, and that is why it is called the production functions with the variable ratio, with the variable proportion. So this is the first classifications of, this is the first type of the production function, that is called as the short run production function. Students, now we are going to discuss the long run production function, that is also be called as the fixed proportion production function. Students, as earlier we have to say, being constant, being fixed one factors, but in long runs the entrepreneur have to search time to change, to able to change their old factor, but the ratio of the factors what they have to attain during a short runs and have to get the best returns may be accepted, and it was carried forward for long run. In this type of the production functions, all the factors like inputs are assumed to be variables, and they are increased by all the factors in a constant ratio in which the output is to be increased, and that ratio are belonging to the short run best combination. It means considering the resources to be variable to increase the outputs in the same proportions. Students, this type of the production function is found in the long runs. So in the long run, there is so much times that all the factors can be changed. That is, the scale of the productions can be increased or decreased. So in this case, the increase and the output in the results of changes in scale, and it is called the returns to scale. Students, when none of the factors of the productions are kept constant, that when the quantities of all factors of the productions are kept variable, it is called production function in the variable proportion. But in the short runs, the variable are be changed, the proportion are be changed, but in the long run, the proportion are be constant. So it is called as the fixed proportion production function, because entrepreneur have to change the all factor, but the proportion are be constant. So we can say in the long run production function is also as called as the fixed proportion production functions, or changing return to scale. It means it's constant return to scale. It means scales are be constant, but factors are be changed in all spare. Students, now students, at last we must we say about the production long-term production function, that since all the factors of the productions can be changed in the long runs, hence it is also called long run production functions. Due to the change of all the factors, simultaneously the scale of the firms or the plant itself change. That is why the phase return to scale is also used for this type of the change in the production function. So now I think you are better understand why it should call the return to scale, or why should it call the long run production functions, or to constant proportion of production function. Students, now see the characteristics of the production function. Students, following are the characteristics of the production function as shown on the screen. Students, and the production function is an engineering problem. It's not an economic problem. Engineering problem means what? It have to engage with the ratio analysis of the factor. It's not to be as economic problem, how much money is have to expend. It is the problems deals with the relation, technological relation between the factor. So the production function describe the physical quantitative relation between the factors of the productions and productivity. In fact, the productions function is an enduring concept of ratio or the relation between the factors. So this is the first characteristics. Now, the production function is related to the given technology. While considering the production function, we assume that the technological knowledge are be constant, because when the technological knowledge will be changed, then the analysis of the production function will not be possible. Production function is always defined in terms of a given technology or technological knowledge conditions. It assumes that technological knowledge as a constant, because with the change of technological knowledge, the production function, that is quantity of the production, also be changed. Now the third characteristics, students, is production function is a price neutral. When the production function does not include factor and the price of the productions, it is only concerned with the physical quantity, and that is the production function is completely independent of the factor and production values or prices. But what quantities should be produced, price have to be kept in mind while making this decision. Now the another characteristics is the fifth characteristics of the production function. Student, production function is the related to the time. Production function is related to a given period of time, that is for a given period of time. A time period can have a production functions which can change as the time change or the period of the time changes. Now the fifth characteristic is the production functions accepts substitution possibilities. The productions can be another resources is place of one resources. For example, the productions may, if he so desire, shift the machines in the place of the one workers employed. It will be the considering part of the production function. Student. Now the sixth characteristic is the production function is the subject matter of the static economy. Students, since the price of the goods and the factor are assumed to be constant in the production function, the technological knowledge is given conditions and the relations are expressed only at a given time. So this is the characteristics of the production function. Thank you, students, for this lecture. I hope you are better understand about the production functions, what we want to be expressed to you. If you have any query, you must have to comment on our channels on comment box, and I will try to answer your questions. Thanks a lot for this class. If you are joining this class, you must have to put your name and the roll numbers in the comment box by whom I am considering your attendance. Thank you. Thanks a lot for this lecture.